Well, sheesh.
I know a lot of people hate this word, but it's a little moist outside today.
Southern California, which is usually a very dry place, as you may know,
Is getting yet another crazy rainstorm today.
it's been like this all day long, except for when there was even higher winds. Pretty wild and stormy.
Now this is nothing really to a rainstorm in the Midwest or down in Florida or somewhere like that, but still, the reason why this is so crazy for Southern California is we don't really have the infrastructure for rain. All our roads get flooded. We got a lot of hills down here that are usually dry, and then there's mudslides.
We are not equipped to deal with this, especially Southern California drivers who panic at the sign of the first little sprinkle.
It's just different in dry climates, you know? Like in the desert, if you get an inch or two of rain, it can destroy roads, highways, buildings.
So it's all relative.
Shh. Listen.
I love that sound.
Kind of dreamlike, isn't it?
Makes me so sleepy.
I hurt my back yesterday. Spike and I were trying to move this big heavy tiki, and I didn't even notice at first when I got home. I was like, oh, my back, my neck. Something wrong with it.
So I had planned to spend a good portion of today laying down and trying to take care of the old back.
Especially with this kind of weather.
For 22 or 23 days in a row or something like that, I've been filming a video, uploading video, filming video, uploading video.
I've never been a daily video person.
I got a kid, you know, and I get the celiac poisoning.
And I never think of what I do usually as a vlog. I usually think of what I do as more like a show.
You know, trying to have an adventure more than just sitting around talking about my opinion or something.
And everybody's different, you know, and I feel like I work best in spurts. Like it suits my attention span better, then I can have time in between to try and do a little research or get inspired or edit longer videos.
That way I have quality time I can spend with my kid and my girlfriend.
But it's been quite a little streak so far this year.
So I apologize for the crudity of this particular video. I didn't have time to build it to scale or to paint it.
But rather than spend the entire day completely on my back trying to rest, which I really need to do, is like pinched nerve. I'm gonna go to the chiropractor tomorrow.
I thought I'd at least check in with you guys and say hello.
Before I have to go out into the rain to the grocery store.
But before I even do that,
Since I'm out and about anyways,
and boy, what a day to be out and about, huh?
I wanted to pop into this store really quick and see if I can find something I meant to look for yesterday.
Flash flood warnings.
Ooh, the antique shops in the Orange Circle.
My refuge from the storm.
There's always so much weird stuff in here. They got a little bit of everything.
I've actually been looking for a post office uniform.
Tried to find a mailman costume online. Good luck.
But I keep hoping maybe I'll run into one in here. Stuffed penguin, vintage cooler.
Pretty cool, but not what I'm looking for.
Rosie O'Donnell?
Pirate mug.
Ooh, giant clothespin.
Oh, finally something to help me when there's annoying smells around. All this stuff is great.
Especially that sign up there.
But ironically, given where I was yesterday, what I'm actually looking for
It's better located in the tiki section.
Dude, they've always got great stuff in here.
Ooh, the tiki canoe's still here. They got paddles and floats and nets and hats.
Nautical lantern.
And some really cool tiki mugs.
But this is my favorite thing.
I have always wanted one of these. Pufferfish lamp inside of a hanging glass float.
$150 is not bad.
But given my recent purchase of a tiki,
Out of my reach at the moment.
what I forgot to get yesterday was a new Hawaiian shirt. Some of these are pretty cool.
Huh. A lot of them are actually Tommy Bahama shirts in here. And they're all pretty cheap.
None of them seem very me, though. I don't know. Ooh, wait, what's this?
Ooh, this one looks pretty good.
What do you think?
Does this look like my size?
It's funny because I was specifically looking for a green shirt.
And I think I found it.
This particular booth at the Orange Circle Antique Mall
It is run by this sort of older couple who have a couple different booths in a couple different antique stores down here.
They've always got the best stuff and so much attention to detail. They have these cool little tags on here.
And best of all, if you don't have a lot of space, they have all kinds of little tiki tchotchkes.
for like super reasonable good prices.
Also, they have this. You put your can or your bottle in there, and you get the idea.
Always a great tiki stop if there's no tiki marketplace and you can't make it to Oceanic Arts.
Plus, Oceanic Arts doesn't even sell tiki shirts.
Which is funny, right? The one thing they don't have. Look at this.
A lot of food-related items in here.
Tony the Tiger, McDonald's, Pillsbury Doughboy, no mistaking him.
But I did not recognize this.
I do not remember Nabisco having a terrifying, creepy little Cookie Man mascot.
I can kind of see why this guy's not around anymore.
He looks like he wants to eat you out of revenge.
Revenge of the Cookies.
See, look at all this stuff.
Mid-century to the max.
I love all that old mid-century modern furniture.
We'll take a closer look next time. Right now my back is murdering me.
But I had to check on the other
Hawaiian shirts, just to make sure this is the best choice. See, look at this. This is a pretty good one here, but way, way too large for me.
I could live inside that shirt.
Okay, I looked. I don't want to be a wuss, but I gotta be honest with you.
At this point, I'm actually hurting. So time to go.
Many people disagree with my opinion on the subject, but I personally am not a fan of pain.
Okay, whoa.
Oh yeah, man, I see why the alert.
Look here where this red Mustang is. You can barely tell, but the water's actually up over the curb right there. Now how much longer before it's up over these curbs and down in the basements here?
And this isn't even one of the canyon areas.
The flood warning's going a lot longer than I expected. Originally they said there's only supposed to really be heavy rains till 3 o'clock.
Hopefully everybody out there staying dry, and I hope your houses are all safe.
All right, time to make a dash for the car.
Oh, so wet.
See, the problem with having a little coupe or a sports car or something like that is that there's not a lot of room for like taking off the jacket, getting in your car, making sure, you know, everything just gets wet. Water comes in the door. Super fun. See now, I'm in pain and I want to go home, but at the same time right now, I am now really curious about what the park looks like. You know, the park with the creek running through it that we were at yesterday and the day before? It's closed off to cars during this stuff and it's raining pretty heavy, but let's see if we can get close. Oh my gosh, you guys, my dream house, the Pippi Longstocking house. It's for sale in Orange. It just always reminds me of Villa Coola. Look at the size of that place. I'm guessing that's a little out of my price range. Oh yeah, the water's going up above the curbs in a lot of places, even in these neighborhoods. It's funny that last year all we could talk about was how we're in a drought. And now this. Yeah, the park is definitely closed. I think we can get close enough to take a look. Oh, looks like a lot of other people have the same idea today.
Dude, what a fun one.
Holy cow.
Look at the size of that flow.
Dude, this whole thing is usually dry and cars are parked in it. The other day, even when it was getting pretty heavy,
we were still standing down in that.
What do you mean the park is closed? Why ever for?
This looks like a perfectly good family-friendly time to me.
Let's go play Frisbee. What a fun one.
Normally this is where I'd say fun pick, but flood pick.
I was just thinking how funny would it be to go upstream and throw in like one of those giant inflatable orcas or alligator rafts in here or something. Just see it float by like that piece of fence right there, that fence gate.
But then I realized that would go to the ocean and that would be littering. And littering's bad.
Perfect day to play poo sticks though. I think someone's playing it right now with their plastic chair out there. You see that? A plastic chair!
And the rain came down, down, down.
And brought all of your garbage.
Whoa.
It's like all the toilets in the world have overflowed right here.
The water's actually rising because just since I've been standing here,
it's gone from about there to about there. But the thing is that right there is about a foot deep. So it's a lot more water than it will. See, look, it's coming up the driveway.
I don't know how those people on the other side got over there.
But I hope they've got a way back, because it doesn't look safe to swim in this. No siree, Bob.
All right, I'm heading for higher ground.
Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure the water is disobeying the speed limit. Give it a ticket. Dude, you would not want to fall into that right now. And this is just a little tiny channel leading out to the Santa Ana River,
where there are sadly a lot of homeless people who live under the bridges down there.
So I'm just hoping everybody got out of there okay, man. Look at all that trash floating down the river. What's that? It's like a package of something. Someone's pillow? Who knows? Looks like someone's mail actually. Came right off the front porch.
Dude, this is pretty wild right there. That's bigger than some rivers I've seen.
I don't know if you can see, but down there there's some more stairs to go up to the other side of the park right there. Looks like a waterfall coming out. Woo! Pretty wild.
Luckily, these stairs are not as crazy flooded, so I can get down a little closer.
I do not want to slip right now. Kids, don't do this at home. Look at that. It only takes a couple of inches of water to sweep you off your feet and down into the river. See, the side of this is really shallow. Right there, it's probably only, I don't know, 8 inches or so, but the middle of that is several feet deep. Boy, that's going fast.
See, and yesterday, this was bone dry.
Man, that is pretty wild. Pretty stinking wild. Okay, well, I'm very sore.
Clearly very wet. I had planned on going to the desert sometime early this week, but I don't know that that's going to happen now because it's going to be raining out there too, which is funny because apparently President Obama, or former President Obama now, has come out to Palm Springs out in the desert here for a little vacation to escape the cold weather after the whole Washington thing, you know?
What a crazy time to come out here, huh? Wouldn't want to be in the desert with all this rain. A lot more dangerous.
Anyway, we got a ton of stuff coming up soon, especially in February and March. Hopefully some really good stuff. Tomorrow, I'm supposed to go to a certain club inside of Disneyland, which you're not allowed to film inside of, but maybe we can get some pictures and talk about it. We'll see. All right, for now, it's time for me to go. Farewell, everyone.
Stay dry out there. The park is closed. This is an outrage.
Leslie Knope would have kept the park open.
She could have used Ron Swanson's mustache to build a dam. Problem solved.
Dude, that is a tree. A tree right there. Holy crap. And now the wind's picking up. I don't want to float away like Mary Poppins. Time to go. We've done our duty. We can go home and sleep well.
Yeesh.